Alright, so this video I wanted to make just because after East versus West 17 going down and a lot of people have made their call outs and everything, I just wanted to give some of the updates I've heard for possible upcoming matches. So I guess I'll just jump right into it. East versus West 18 or King of the Table 14. We don't really know which event is coming up in May. According to Engen, it's most likely to be King of the Table 14. And this is something I was thinking of making a video on, or at least a short video on, is it's interesting. There has been a huge space between King of the Table 14 and King of the Table 13. I mean, 13 happened in December, so it's been a very long time since we've had a King of the Table competition. It's been close to 3 months. But that's okay because we're probably going to get one soon anyway, so I was just wondering there for a bit because it has been a while, but it's cool. Main event is set to be Michael Todd versus Vitaly Laletin. I'm still doing a bit of research figuring out how that match might go. As of right now, I'll just say I think Michael's got a good shot as long as he's strong enough to stop Vitaly, because if he is able to stop Vitaly, we saw it when Morozov stopped Vitaly, he has very little that he's able to do if the match stops. And like, he goes for the top roll, goes for the flash pin, doesn't work, doesn't get it. We'll have to see. Can Michael get strong enough to stop Vitaly is the first issue. So we'll see how that match goes. The other match that's set to take place in May at King of the Table 14 is Rustam Babayev versus Todd Hutchings for the 95 kilo title. Todd says that this is probably his 8th time up against Rustam, and he's lost pretty much every single time he's gone up against him. So we'll have to see if this is the time. Todd's looking strong as ever, but Rustam is also one of the best hook pullers in the game right now. We'll see how that goes. Also set to take place in that event in May. We're thinking about getting matches for Ibrahim Sagov, Ivan Matyashenko, and Georgy Zoranov, which I am super excited about because Georgy Zoranov, the way he beat Ravaz Lutitsi, the way he has been coming up in the ranks and just essentially coming out of nowhere, because a while ago, I think the only matches he has in East versus West were against Vitaly at East versus West 15 and Sergey. I think he might have had 1 or 2 other matches, but I haven't really seen those. I'll have to do a bit more research, but I love Georgy Zoranov. He is super strong. I think he could be looking at becoming one of the top 10 for right arm in the super heavyweights, and I think he definitely has that potential. With how easily he beat Ravaz Lutitsi, which I want to see Ravaz come back. I don't know if Ravaz is on a break because he got an injury or what happened, but I want to see him come back too. We don't have opponents for all of these guys confirmed, but they are said to have been in the running, being talked about for this event coming up in May. Later down the road, in 2025, we have Levan, both of his matches. One is going to be against Vitaly, one's going to be against Hermes. Hermes is set to take place first, so it'll probably be somewhere in the summertime, probably around June or July. It'll fall probably between this event and the August event. That's what I'm assuming. Maybe there will be 1 or 2 events in between those, but definitely there will be at least one. And that is about when Hermes is set to take place in a match against Levan for the world title super heavyweight right arm. Vitaly is set to take place probably further down the road, or it could be switched. We don't really have any of this confirmed because it's jumping all over the place, but we're going to see how that works. We definitely know those are the two guys set to face Levon next. And, oh yeah, that's the other thing. The winner of the Michael Todd versus Vitaly match is set to have 100% guarantee they will fight Levon. I don't know if like Michael wins that match, it'll trump Vitaly's match with Levon. Maybe that's how they're doing it now. I don't know. But that is apparently how things are going right now, as well as Devin has plenty of opponents. Since he beat Corey West at East versus West 17, he's got to be a Sparong in his sights for the left hand. And I think he's still aiming for Vitaly in August. In his most recent video that he uploaded today, that is at least what he said. But he's also open to, if Vitaly wants to prepare for Levon better, so he doesn't want a match leading up to Levon, he just wants time to prepare. Devin says, absolutely, that is what I would do, Devin says. And I agree with that. That is 100% true. Levon, as the champion, automatically gets these huge rest periods in between matches. It would be only fair for his opponents coming up to do the same leading up to those matches. Yeah, that is just about everything up and coming. Matt versus Nugzari Chikadze. We've also got Georgi Svetkov versus Gennady Krikvinya. Lots of different matches coming up. I'll probably make another video when I learn more. Thanks for watching.